I let Soundtrack know last night. I think after an awful lot of messing around, I think I finally figured out the dumb effery that was going on with all the audio on Tuesday. So for those of you who were here Tuesday, my humble apologies. And it turned out it was a thing. There was an update to OBS, and there was a little bug in the update. So some people, and thank heaven I found them on a message board, experienced what we were experiencing on Tuesday. Was there was just the only way I could hear the sounds that were going to the stream was the only switch I could flip that would make that happen was if you couldn't, for me to hear the stream, you couldn't hear the stream. So that's, so it wasn't pretty, but we muddled through. And so, yeah, there was just a weird thing that after the update, you just had to go through, and it doesn't bear going into. But I think everything is working now. We shall see. So before I digress any further into that, let me go about saying hi to some wonderful folks who are already here. Um, let's see. I'm trying a new method for this, and we're gonna see if it works or not. But oh, you know what? That's not the one that I want. That leave, but then yeah, so this can come on, and we'll leave that off for now. But then, oh yeah, that should already be okay. I think I know how to do this now. So, soundtrack 78. So good to see you, and welcome on in.
76
Plus 2 equals 78.
with 110 cornets close at hand. They were followed by rows and rows of the finest virtuosos, the cream of every famous band.
And Sticky Rice is here. Welcome on in, Sticky Rice. Good to see you. Vega Blue Sky. Hello and welcome on in.
Skies were gray, but they're not gray anymore. Blue skies smiling at me. Nothing but blue skies do I see.
And our dear friend, like Miss Gale of Kansas, Spun Dot has dropped in. Happy to see you, Spun Dot.
It's a twister! It's a twister!
Pezzy is here. Delighted to have you. Thanks for coming by. And I see Riz. Every stream, every flight sim, my humble opinion, every flight sim stream on Twitch could use more Riz, and I'm glad that we have plenty of Riz here today in the chat. And just Scoop is here. Hi, welcome on in. Good to see you as well. And then let's see. I think now I can turn that
completely
back
frozen.
on.
Cold.
Cold Nebo? Did I miss you coming in, Cold Nebo? Wait. Is Cold Nebo even here? Why? Oh, soundtrack. There you are. Okay, good. Oh, Cold Nebo. I don't know why I didn't see that. Oh, okay, well, this is it anyway. Sim Caesar gave me this brilliant suggestion on how to not have welcome sounds play automatically while the overture is playing, because I really didn't want that. But the only way I could figure out to have that not happen was that once I, turned on the camera and started talking, then I would connect the greeter bot, and it would just one after another just automatically play the welcome sounds for everybody who had come in before them, while the music was playing. So, thank you, Sim Caesar. If you're lurking, welcome. And if you're not, I understand. Yeah, so okay, so I think that's now working, and then I guess we can turn these on now. So then I think that's yes. That is everything now unmuted that had to be muted before for all of that to work. Oh hey, Mr. Egan is here as well. Welcome on in. Happy to see you. And gosh. Let's see. Is there other news? I think that's mainly it. I think that we got the, oh, Sim Mr. Egan. Oh, our alert's working. That will be, oh, let's now, huh. That's interesting. Because I only had them muted, so they should have been playing, but maybe I have to refresh the thing before they do. Uh, that's still on the mystery not quite solved yet list. But oh, is that there? There they go. Okay, so I just redid now what I did shortly before the stream started. Um, Let me just make a quick note. Actually, soundtrack, could you make just a quick note to add to the uh, um, pre-stream checklist? I just need to add a note. It's actually to the post overture section of the pre-stream checklist, just that I need to refresh the activity feed so that we can get okay. If you want to coordinate all your sound levels and sources while executing a perfect wing view replay. This is this course is Cold Debo. A, that's hilarious, and B, I hope it doesn't coincide with your drive home from work time. You said something about your day. Oh, and yes, you are here, and that's what matters. But you said it's been a day, and this stream cheers me up so much. Oh my God! Oh, Cold Nebo, that's so sweet. I had caught the first part of that about the last. I went back to look and see if are you at work and having a day and lurking, and if so, I hope it doesn't coincide. Uh, you're all mine today. That's great. So, as far as Wingview replays, we'll talk about that when we get to that point. But I do have something of a surprise. So there's a little teaser for the end or near the end of the stream. Soundtrack. What else have I not giveaway? As with every stream, we are giving away one free subscription. So put an exclamation point ticket into the chat to get yourself entered into the giveaway. And we're giving away a free subscription to the Peter Mooney channel. Or if you win the giveaway and you're already subscribed to the Peter Mooney channel, you will be entitled to one free 1 month sub to any channel on Twitch that offers subscriptions. So there's that out of the way. Is there anything else I'm forgetting before we soundtrack? Anything else that we normally do before I start digressing into other things? Not any that I can think of. Oh, let's see. Now that we're done with that, so I can go, yep, over here. I don't know if that's really gonna. Yes, so many things still to work on, even after 6 months. Uh, yeah, turbo time. Yeah, we probably, Courtney, but we probably better get started because I have still, learning this airplane remains high on the checklist and addressed to some extent, but not nearly to the extent that it needs to be. So, yeah, so why don't we get inside the airplane? And I'm hoping there's battery. It's I've had the sim open for a long time, sitting here on the ramp, but I did turn off everything, so I'm hoping that there's nothing that's been running the battery down. If there is, we'll just reload, won't we? Um, let's see, including how everyone can win a free gift up to yes, okay, good. I think I covered everything. Good, that's what I was looking for. All right, well then let's get on to the before start checklist. Crash lever up. Oh, we got to get the focus on the sim. Crash lever up, isn't it already? Let's see. Yes, it already was up. Electrical source, battery, GPU. I can never remember which way this. Oh, that's off. Battery, GPU. No, so it's good. Okay, so one click up is for battery. Generator, main. Landing gear, test lights. Oh, so that's way down here somewhere, isn't it? Oh yeah, but we can't quite see it from there. Landing gear light test. Oh, let's see. Yes, That's our landing gear lights. And check down. Yes, it's down. Of course, we saw that before we climbed in, didn't we? So I'm not sure why that's. Let's see. Let there be batteries. Reset battery. Oh yeah, I've flow is on my list of things to think about, but it's not it's not high on that list, and it isn't not high because I'm not interested. It's just not high because there's yeah. So you really spun out. You still haven't tried it. That's interesting. I thought so. Even with Sim Caesar walking you through the startup that time a couple months ago, and then his doing a whole stream of tutorial for me. Well, hey, hop in your TBM and fly along. We've so that's yeah. So we have a. I actually planned a route for today. Um, Mainly, I just as I think just for learning. So I'm not ready to take the TBM on VATSIM yet by any chance. Um, but I do want to try a cross country lake that's long enough for us to have at least a little cruise time, and then we'll try an ILS approach without ATC to bother us about whatever goes wrong with it, and things inevitably will. Oh gosh, we have a new follow, or yeah, we have a new follow. It's the honey badger. Hey, welcome on in. Happy to have you here, and thank you for following. Um, so yeah, so a little bit of a cross country. It's not too long. It's under 100 miles, which in the TBM should be pretty quick, and then an ILS approach. And I just decided to do. We're going to take off from my hometown where I grew up, and then fly to where I live now, because they're only about 100 miles apart. This is Cold Nebo. What did I miss? Very anything about IFR on TBM. Okay, got yeah. Fun obscure fact of the day. Did you know that under different weather conditions, the lowest usable light level changes? Did I know that? Wait, the lowest level? Lowest usable level? Lowest usable level. Well, so is flight level 180 not usable under certain circumstances? I don't know. It's a fun fact, and I would love to learn it someday. But right now is probably the time. Uh, oh, soundtrack. That's hilarious too. Okay, let's see. Sorry about that. What was I rambling about before? Oh, let's see. So yeah, again, the honey badger. Happy to have you here. And yeah, we were doing the before start checklist. Parking brake on. Well, I know it is. Oh, look, it's right there on the screen. That's nice too. Okay, so that means it's time for the engine start checklist, and oh boy, um, not my. So I'm still. Eventually, I will get used to this, but there's all the steps. The checklist is not. So I'm still using. I have not yet started editing my own checklist, and so far for each of the planes that I'm not going to by any stretch of the imagination use the word mastered, but for the for like the Warrior and the Mooney, in which I am comfortable. Part of what's made me comfortable in them is that I've essentially developed my own personalized checklist, and you know that really goes to me. That goes hand in hand with like actually knowing what the heck I'm doing, at least much of the time, in the airplane. So stock checklist, and this just the steps on it are not clear the way the YouTube videos are, and Sim Caesar's tutorial stream was. So I'm just going to have to muddle through. I'm also going to look at the after start here and see, like we do actually turn on the avionics master at some point, don't we? I don't know why I am not. Bear with me a moment. Oh, alternator output, and then back to the NG. And starting. This is my first turbo prop, my first turbine engine powered aircraft that I'm learning, and it's very different. Generator standby test. Generator main. air conditioning. Air conditioning's on here, but not the avionics master. So I'm gonna switch it on at some point because I get worried about. Oh wait, oh it's not that it's not on. You know what? Wait a minute. None of these. So now I'm confused. I turned the battery on up there, but um, my alter. So I think there may be some disconnect here between. Ah, hey now. Ooh, I nay. Giacomo Fino, I nay. Giacomo Fino. So, soundtrack, let me know. I think I figured out the thing where I can't sing along with Welcome Sounds or any other songs. I think I figured out the offset, the time offset, so that I'm not like a full second behind or whatever. So it may not be perfect, but I think it should be pretty close now. But it would be good to know about that. Planet Neutral, hey, welcome on in. Good to have you here. And I was just saying I haven't figured out if there's a disconnect between the honeycomb alpha quadrant, and the this airplane that I'm still learning, because I've got battery and alternator switches down there, but pretty dang close. Okay, that's good to know. And avionics master. So okay, well at any rate, those are all switched on now in here. But I always seem to forget that you have to click this soft key to get that started up, which is nice. So that needs to, when I personalize the checklist, that will be on it, because it's nice to. Okay. And then let's see, one of these is set or I want one of these on the MFD, and I don't want it. I want it full screen but I don't want it full screen on that. So we got to go up here and switch that back to the other one, and then go full. There we go. So at least for now, that's where I like to have those. Okay, so I think we can go to the engine start checklist now, particularly since I can now see what's going on with the engine instruments. I think those are important. But we'll see. Did I miss anything in the chat? Okay, no, good. I think I caught that. Alrighty. So engine start. Ignition to auto. So that's back. We got to go back up here. And does it let to my views? Let me go back and forth. No. Okay, so up here and here, I can live with that. Okay. So engine start. Ignition to auto. And is it? It is. It is. Yes. Ignition's already on auto. Aux BP to auto or on? No, to that's right. It's on for starting. Oh, and I hear it. Oh, do you hear it? That's another good thing to know about. Now that we have airplane sounds back, or I guess no, I guess on Tuesday you could hear the airplane, but I couldn't. And so I'm looking at the meter, and that looks like it's probably about right for. You heard a ding. Okay, alrighty. Hey, Coaster Royalty, welcome on in. Good to see you. Um, so, this is an auxiliary boost pump on prop area clear. Clear prop. Is there anybody else around here? And could oh, so yeah, I think I didn't mention we are in Salisbury, North Carolina, the town where I grew up. It's the airport is a lot bigger now than it was when I was little. It used to be, I think, pretty much just, well, it wasn't even this building. There was a much smaller building that was here for the FBO, and then there might have been a few, Quonset hut style hangars, and that really was about it. And so now there's like all kinds of stuff over there, and way down at the other end on the other side, I don't know what's going on down here, but looks like they've built a bunch, and then there's a lot of. Now this is the stock scenery. I haven't, you know what? I have not looked. I need to look and see if there's add-on scenery for Salisbury. But at any rate, oh golly, we were doing the engine checklist, engine start checklist, weren't we? That's probably not a great one to interrupt. But at any rate, so that's a boost pump on, prop area clear. Okay, so now here's the part where I have to, actually figure out and get comfortable with the sequence. So it's starter on for 2 seconds, throttle checklist says to 1,000 RPM. I don't think that it really, I mean, there's not, I mean, really? RPM? Do I mean, I've got NG and ITT. Oh, there is prop RPM. So I don't know about that. We'll see how that goes. But so starter on for 2 seconds, throttle 1,000 RPM. I'll check the alternator output. And do I know where alternator output is? I'm sure it's right here. Yeah, there's electrical, amps, and okay. And then when NG gets to 13%, throttle to low idle. And then monitor the ITT. It should be 870 degrees for 20 seconds. Max of 1,000 for 5 seconds. Monitor the NG 30% before 30, and then 50%, 30% before 30 seconds, then 50% before 1 minute. Yeah, that's just crystal clear, isn't it? Sorry. Oh yeah, hey, thanks, Mr. Egan. There's the route if you care to fly along. Hop in the TBM or anything that travels at a relatively similar temperature, speed, airspeed. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. And yeah, by all means, feel free to join in and fly along. So then when in NG 52%, automatic starter to off. Okay, so we're gonna try this. Gosh darn it! So ignition to auto and boost pump on. We did that. Prop clear. So starter on for what? Starter on for 2 seconds. There's a starter here somewhere. Remember that part? Oh, yes, right. So, oh my gosh, something's happening. What's happening? Oh my gosh, what's happening is Sim Caesar is here.
Emperor of
stuttering.
monarch of
You can make by Kyo.
ruler of
The flight sim community here on Twitch.
Welcome and all hail the mighty Emperor of Rome, ROAM for anyone who's not familiar with our fearless leader.
Pulled by a line that was drawn in the sand, she gave in to something she could not have planned. Tyrone.
And Tyro, welcome on in. Happy to have you here as well. We're about to flip the starter switch on the TBM and see if I can figure out what I'm supposed to do in what sequence and with how much time between this and that. And I'm probably overthinking it and making it more complicated than it needs to be. But so I think there's probably enough battery power left that I just wanted to Sim Caesar. I'm guessing you were not here at the beginning of the stream, but I was telling folks how you not only helped out with before the Tuesday stream with at least getting some audio going out to Twitch, but also I was telling them about your brilliant suggestion for the welcome sounds at the beginning. And today, with the audio issues resolved, I actually got to kind of try that out. And as a first try, I learned a little, and it didn't go especially smoothly. But oh my gosh, it is. By the time I do it a few more times and have it down, it's going to go absolutely perfectly. And I can't. The suggestion was brilliant, and I just want to say
Thank you for being a friend. Thank you for being a friend. Thank you for being my friend. Thank you for being my friend.
so. There's that. So indeed, thank you. So we're gonna give this the old soundtrack 78. Thank you for the bits. Thank you for the sound. Wait, I can't see. Why is that? Wait, 234 bits. 234. Okay. Huh. I'll figure out what that Is that, am I supposed to have the NG of 234? Wait, no, I'm being thick, I'm sure. Okay, so we're gonna try this. So I'm really gonna give this a try. So it's starter on for 2 seconds, throttle to 1000 RPM, check the alternator output, and then at 13%, go to low idle. So, okay, so 1001, 1002, and then, I forgot. Oh, right, throttle to 1000 RPM. So we got to go back down here for that. And I'm not seeing prop RPM. Oh, okay, so prop RPM is rising, and NG is, but see, NG's now, see, now NG is already above 30, but it's supposed to be, wait, what? Oh, alternator output I was supposed to check. Okay, yep, alternator's working. Um, NG at what? 13%. We go back to low idle, and so it was already up to 80%. So I, oh well, and I let the, okay, I let the prop thing go up a lot too. Okay, so anyway, alternator output 13%. Blah blah with that. Win NG 52%. We can say automatic starter off. Automatic. Oh well, automatic starter off. It was already. Oh wait. Oh wait. Ignition. Oh, does that mean ignition? Mm, we leave ignition on auto, don't we? Yeah. So I don't know. A lot of this process, a lot of this engine start process is still a mystery to me. I have the manual. I have the manual, and I have skimmed. I've skimmed a lot, and I've actually read certain parts. Clearly my next need to like read in depth is the, well, that's what, yeah, like the starter, you have to hold it to keep it to on for 2 seconds, and when you release it goes back to off. And so it's just, what does this particular version of the checklist mean by automatic starter? Oh, just oh, I see, it says check that it's off. Okay, well, duh. After start, electrical source, battery, which it's on, because that's where we put it a moment ago. Disconnect the GPU, we didn't have it connected. Throttle, flight idle, right where we put it a moment ago. NG checks 70%. NG, well, we're at 60. So where's NG? Check 70% plus or minus 2. Well, it's not. So should I increase the, it says throttle to flight idle right there. So why would I increase the throttle? But if I do increase the throttle, does that increase the NG? It does. So, huh, that's interesting. Uh-huh. What are we doing there? Well, that's within plus or minus 2 of 70% NG, so that's good. Oh, oil temp and pressure. Okay, electrical stone's good. Oil temp and pressure are both in the green. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, aux boost pump can now go. Is that off? No, it can go to auto. Wasn't it already? Did we have the boost pump on? Oh, we did have it on, so it does need to go to auto. That's good. And fuel. Oh, auto fuel select on. That's good. Oh, an AP trim on. Oh my gosh, the trim's not on. There we go. And generator standby test. Generator standby test. Is that over here somewhere? Oh, generator. Generator standby test. Well, I don't know what that's doing. Okay, more to learn there. And generator on generator main. Also, oh, okay. I have a guess about what we're supposed to be doing there, but I'm not going to bother anymore with it now. Air conditioning is required. I'm comfy. Are you? Let's not bother with that either. Oh, and then bleed to auto or max diff. I remember. Wait, that's not up here. That's down here somewhere, is it not? Yeah, bleed. I see it right there. And it's on... Oh, it's off? Why would it be off? Wait, is it off? It is off. We're not going to any altitude today, so I don't care about max diff. We'll set that on auto. Oh my gosh. We're only 36 minutes in and we've already completed the after start checklist. Amazing. And I've missed a ton of chat while we were doing that. Right. What? Huh? Oh, in Bedford. Oh, okay. Oh, there were a bunch of TBMs at Bedford? That's interesting. Uh, yeah, no kidding, said Mr. Egan. Absolutely. Let's see. I'm up. Oh, the caravan. Yeah, it was the main thing that has kept me out of the caravan. It was the turbine engine. So now that I'm learning a turbo prop here, maybe that will get me uh, over my hesitance about getting in the caravan. I certainly hope so. And yeah, okay. So that's the bleed to auto, and that means we can go back over here. And yeah, so before taxi is next. If we're, I'm going to take a quick, oopsie. There we go. I'm just going to take a quick glance at VATSPY just to see. I mean, it's sometimes Charlotte is on, and I have no intention of using VATSIM today, but I am interested just in seeing if the audio is working for the radios, and Charlotte is it's not uncommon for Charlotte to be on, but today they are not. So never mind. We'll check again later. I mean, I don't need to check that while we're on the while we're doing the stream. Only 2.7 million. Goodness. Hey, Tense Diamond, welcome on in. Happy to have you here. And Hans9939er, welcome on in. Good to have you here as well. Yeah, just go over here and do this. And let's see. Yep, okay. The only warning I see is that the parking brake's on, and that's what we would expect. So we should be fine here as far as no? Yeah, maybe I'm not remembering how to do this. That's weird. Is it this on there? No. Oh my gosh, Sim Caesar, I've forgotten how to do... Huh. Well, that's a pity. It's not those. Is it this? No, okay. Well, never mind. Okay. Yeah, thanks for the reminder soundtrack, exclamation point ticket to enter the giveaway for a free subscription to the channel, or any channel on Twitch that offers subscriptions if you're already subscribed here. So we're not going to bother with the radios for now, so, check the standby instruments. Is that really the, Barrow? I don't know. I've got Navigraph open. I should be able to get, the weather from there. Let's see if I go that and like that, and then if I can't, let's see if I'm go back here to my airports, and there's the airport, and that should be the weather. What do we got? 3004. Alrighty. And what's our field elevation? 772. So let's see. 3004. Or I'm guessing there must be a way to set this. Oh, there's the barrow right there. Whoop. Well, I hear it clicking, but I don't see this changing. Oh, that's going to be this. Ah, it must be maybe here for the standby. Yes. So, whoop. 3004. Do I have live weather on? Because that's taking us someplace different. I bet I don't. I don't. Aha. There's that. And then if I just this, it should, yeah, there we go. 700, what did I just read over there? 772? Yeah, close enough. So then let's go down here and see what's happening as well. 720 because where is our, now I don't remember where our, oh my, oh, oh dear Lord, how did that happen? I don't, okay, because that's on, and it's, I don't know why that's on, because I don't really want that on. Okay. But wind is on, that's good. And I know there's an altimeter on here somewhere. Oh, wait, so that's, oh, this is, so I've got 772. Oh, yeah, so the main, oh, bear with me, ladies and gentlemen, and all gentle beings. Because this is changing something somewhere. Oh, there it is. I knew it had to be here somewhere. So 3004. Alrighty then. So that was check standby instruments. We actually made it through. One item on the before taxi checklist. Okay, let's see. Let's and then let's. What am I missing here? Oh, okay. See how. Yes, well, there you go. All right. Um, and called Nebo while we're at it. And that fun fact, if you put it in the chat, I missed it. But what are the circumstances in which the lowest usable flight level changes? But I'll check back for that in a bit. So, standby instruments check. De-ice system check. That's down here somewhere, if I recall. There's a check for it. Is there? Oh, lights. Wait, lights test or ice light, prop de-ice, windshield. Is there a? Hmm. So I don't. Is there a CB light masks? I would guess if I just try each of these, not sure why that second light didn't come on there. Well, so I don't know what that means on my hand checklist that I need to adjust. But the inertial separator needs to come on for our taxi. Flight controls check. Let's see. Hello? Oh, that's right. I meant to go here. There we go. We seem to have rudders and ailerons and an elevator. All right, flight controls free and correct. Flaps up. Why am I putting the flaps up? Now, don't they default to, oh, they're already up. Okay, I thought they defaulted to takeoff, but they default to up. Which they are. I mean, I wasn't going to bring them up since we're about to taxi to a nearby runway, but, you know, whatever. That's flaps. Throttle. Feather twice. What the? Um... Let's see. Um... Oh, okay. Thanks for the reference to the Code of Federal Regulations. I'm gonna hop right in there as soon as the stream's over. Um, Facetious much? So I went the wrong way on that. Oh man. Okay. Um, Alrighty then. Oh, go up there. No, that's what um, throttle feather twice. So I'm assuming when it says feather twice, I mean, is that that's this thing? Is it not? Wait, how do I? I thought one of my knobs here was. Oh, what the hell was that? What did I just do? Wait. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, don't. No, 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 no. Oh, no. Oh, man. And now I don't even know what I did. Wait, why is the pump ought to be on. So I think it's time for Control E. See if I've royally screwed myself with Control E here. So. Stick flying in proud. Oh, yeah. Yes, friends let friends fly TBMs. Absolutely. So are we running again? We seem to be running again. And you know, I'm hesitant even to see if I can figure out what's going on here with that's reverse. I know there's a way to get it over to the right there, but I don't seem to know what that is, so I am not going to bother with that for now, because it's not the least bit entertaining. So forget throttling the feather twice. Oh, and happy Pride Month to anyone. The word feather reminded me of it because a favorite comedian. I was watching a favorite comedian of mine last night who wished the audience, happy Pride Month, and said, "Yeah, I got to tell you, the thing I like most about Pride Month, it's the feathers." But at any rate, you're stuck. What are you stuck on, Mr. Egan? Um, what did I want to go to here? Oh yeah, I wanted to go back up here and make sure that my taxi light. Let's see. Well, none of those were set, but does my taxi light on the Alpha work? So taxi, yes, taxi works down there, but for some reason, um, landing doesn't. But we'll work on that. So we're up to Spunda. Gosh, thank you for the 100 bits. That's so delightful. Thank you. I appreciate it very, very much. Um, uh, we are now, according to hello, thank you. So that's it for before taxi. Of course, if we were, oh well, so but although we're not ready to, I think we're not ready to taxi yet because now we can go here. I don't think so. I did a flight plan in Navigraph, but I think I didn't import it because I learned how to do that the other day, but I don't think that I edit data fields, delete flight plan. Yeah, it's really quick and easy to import it from Navigraph, and I don't remember how at the moment, and frankly, uh, it's there's only 3 items in it, so oops, no, not ready. Where's backspace? There's backspace. KRUQ is Salisbury, where we're leaving from. And then we're gonna. Oh yeah, so I was describing the route, and I mentioned that we're flying from the town where I grew up to the town where I live now, but I failed to mention we're going just a little bit out of our way. It actually kind of is going to align us more with the freeway that runs between the two places, but we're going to just fly overhead. Oh, I think I have a sneeze coming. Hang on. My whole life into my mid or even late 50s, they always came in threes, and then that just went haywire. Now sometimes two,
Come on, Jeffrey, you can do it. Pave the way, put your back into it. Tell us why, show us how. Look at where you came from, look at you now.
Jeffrey B, welcome on in. So happy to see you. We're just entering a flight plan, which is the last thing we need to do before we taxi. Fly on the TBM. Not using ATC. It's not our first cross country in the TBM, but it's maybe our second one, and we're gonna try an ILS approach at the end, but not with anybody on VATSIM to get mad at us for all the errors we're about to make. So that's the plan. Get yourself a ticket to the giveaway with exclamation point ticket. And what else? Oh, yes, soundtrack. I meant to mention this much earlier. I think the last time that the greeter bot welcomed somebody with a welcome sound, I found a little article that gave me some ideas on things to try as far as that our friendly static that we often get on the welcome sounds and some of the other sounds. And so far today, I don't think I've heard any of that static. So maybe what I tried fixed that. But if you could just keep a particular ear out and make a note if you do hear any of that static problem happening today, that would be great. Yeah. So where was I before that? Oh, thank you, soundtrack. Where was I before that most recent digression? Oh yeah, we were entering a flight plan. So Burlington, that's where I was. So we're gonna just overfly KBUY, which is Burlington.
You are aware that even when you try to sound professional, we know the difference, right?
Thank you, Sim, Mr. Regan. And thank you, soundtrack. Random, interesting. Yes.
Pardon the dust, the upper crust, and fetch us a cup of tea. Poured out, starboard out, posh with a capital P.
O-S-H, posh. I want to look at that in the soundtrack. I want to look at that in the VOD to see how our getting the sound synced up with the... okay, never mind. Welcome on in, Quas. Absolutely delighted to see you. Hello, darling. Hello to you as well. Don't we have I think we need to go over here to... Is that where the... No. Oh, yes, there we are.
Runway use 0927, confirm.
It is runway 09. You are currently backtracking down runway 27, which is the other way.
Okay, so turn left now, okay?
Thank you. I regret to inform you the English language does not possess the words for me to put that any more simply than I already have. Turn around.
Okay, understood. I use 09, okay, so sorry.
Thank you. Reports ready for departure.
I can never hear that one enough. Hey, Adventum Simulations, welcome on in. Happy to have you here. And yes, all is relatively well, if going a bit slowly. Although, we're still under an hour into the stream, only at 55 minutes, and we're one flight plan entry away from being ready to taxi. So I think I'm doing reasonably well. T. Miller, hey, good to see you. Happy to have you, and welcome on in. Let's see. Right. Yeah, so Burlington. This is the third time I've tried to say why we're flying overhead Burlington. So it's not, as you can see, just direct. So this is Salisbury, where we're depart, as you can see from the little pink or for the plane here, where we're leaving and we're heading over to Raleigh-Durham, RDU. But rather than going direct, we're going to overfly Burlington up here. So just for point of orientation, I think this is this Sanford? Oh no, yeah, Harnett County. That's why am I not seeing it on the? It should have popped up on my. Huh. Well, at any rate, somewhere over down around in here. No, that's Jordan Lake. It's got to be here then. Yes, this is Sanford, Lee County Regional, where we were on Tuesday, which is where I did my IRL training. But I live kind of up here in Chapel Hill. But Burlington. So the reason we're going by Burlington, it's only been 7 minutes since I started saying the reason we're going to go over at Burlington. Routh 3K. Is it Routh or Ruth? My preference is to say it how you want it said. So if you can let me know, I'll be happy to say it that way. Otherwise, I'll make it up. Ooh, some emergencies training at work recently. There's one with a hypoxic pilot. Yikes. Oof. Wow. Oh, now wait, was this like a training, like a simulated emergency? But we had some emergencies training at work recently. Sorry, Quas, despite your awesome command of the language, I completely fail to understand that sentence. But, oh, hypoxic, wait. Oh, okay. Alrighty. The reason we're overflying, sorry, is because at the time, 20 however many years ago, when I did my private pilot check ride, it was the home of the designated pilot examiner with whom I took my check ride. She was a retired airline pilot and doing some CFI work, but mostly, I think most of her time was spent actually doing people's check rides. But at any rate, Burlington was her home field. So from the day of my check ride, I took the Warrior from Sanford and went up to Burlington. Then we did my check ride, and she decided not to fail. I think the only thing I did horrifically wrong on my check ride was we were doing an approach back to land at Burlington, and I don't know, 50 feet off the not too long before the numbers, she suddenly and startlingly cried out, "Deer on the runway, go around!" And I brought the flaps up a notch before firewalling the throttle. And it did. I was on like one notch, and then hand to the throttle, and then hand back to the flaps to bring out the bring out the next notch. It was all quite quick. But then once the flaps were all the way up and we were established in the climb, she said, that's backwards. You throttle first before you go. When you decide to go around, it's throttle first before you do anything with the flaps. And so, which of course I knew and had done 1,000 times at that point, and I have no idea why I went backwards at that point. Oh, hey, your boy Jokes, welcome on in. Happy to have you here. And there is your question already. Where do you go to practice the ADAPT assessment? I'm embarrassed to admit I have no idea what that is. It's probably, I learned to fly 20 years ago and have only flown in the simulator the last couple of years. And so if that's aviation related, it's just something that I have never happened to hear of. And if it's not, attitude test. Again, aircraft attitude as in pitch up or pitch down, or is this a general some kind of non-aviation related assessment? At any rate, Oh, for airline transport pilot rating? Is that what we're talking about? No, let's come over here and have a look at. Oh, okay. Well, cool. So I don't know if you can tell me more about what the adapt assessment is. One thing I can definitely provide is or offer as an answer is that everybody who's in the chat here, we're all folks who love being helpful. So I mean, I'm sure there are at least 7 people currently Googling to find out what the so Routh or Ruth 3000 or 3K. Um, that's congratulations. That's good to know. Thanks for letting me know that you're commercial rated. Feel free to offer any help you care to, as I muddle through. As the stream title says, this is only my second time streaming this plane, and I have not been able to find much time to learn it in between streams. So yeah. Low pass down the road. Oh, yep. Good practice, T. Miller, for sure. Oh, wait. Oh, so you sorry, your boy jokes. I missed the Southwest destination 225. Yeah. Southwest destination 225. Okay. Is that Southwest Cadet Pathway Program? Wow. Okay. Thank you. I understand what that is, and I have no idea. But I mean, it's a Southwest Cadet Program. I would guess has got to have is part of a 141 school. Yes, probably. Right. So, I mean, I would think Southwest would provide, if it's a test they require for entering their program, it seems like they would provide information on how to take it. But then, company websites are often very unhelpful. Looking for a practice test. I see. Well, if it's an attitude test or an attitude assessment, then maybe they have hidden the practice tests to see how you deal with your frustration over not being able to find them. Part of the knowledge test on Adapt. Okay. Oh, you have to pay for it first. Lovely. Yeah. Oh, hey, your boy Jokes. Thank you for following. That's awesome. I really appreciate it. Happy to have you here. And hope that maybe I'll get some flying underway here, so I don't bore people to the point of leaving. So I think, oh wait, my gosh, but someone is Ruth or Ralph 3K or 3000. Thank you for following as well. Happy to have you here. And as I just mentioned, hope to entertain you enough that you will at least stop by from time to time. What's happening? Hey, Mushu, good to see you. Welcome on in. Happy to have you here. Indeed, yes, indeed, soundtrack. And look at that. Austin to Go is back. Welcome back, Austin to Go. Happy to see you. St. Bart's Gustav 3 approaches. It's not the first time somebody has mentioned those to me. So I'm just gonna copy that down because I am. Bear with me one moment. Is there something there? And can I do that? Yes. Excellent. Can't believe I never thought of that before. Alrighty. So yourpilotacademy.com comes up first hit on the Adapt study. Okay, cool. Thank you so much, Cold Nebo. Yes, your boy Jokes meet Cold Nebo. I mentioned that everybody in the at least the regulars who come to my chat are all people who tend to be generally quite helpful by nature, and at the front of that line head and shoulders above the helpfulness of everyone in that category, you'll find Cold Nebo to be an extremely helpful person, also with a pre-existing depth of knowledge. So I highly recommend him. Also, Cold Nebo streams on Twitch, does flight simulation streaming, and if you're not already following Cold Nebo, you definitely should be. Alrighty. Yeah, Austin, if you're not already in my Discord, by all means, join up there and post any videos or pictures that you'd like. That would be great. And Tyro, you go ahead and be just as mean as you want to be. That's perfectly fine. So that's why we're going by Burlington, because it's where I did my PPL check ride. So let's get this back out of our way and get our destination is going to be KRDU, because I think once this is in, that will be the far and away the full extent to which I can possibly delay getting underway here. There's that. What runway did I decide I was using in for our departure? Let's see. I think if I go back to where did I here? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so runway 2 has an 8-knot headwind. We will do that, and we're not going to worry about a departure because we're just VFR, and we're not going to simulate CTAF calls because we're just not using the radios today because there's enough learning to do with the plane, and by golly, it's a sim, not real life. So again, sorry for that. Oh, Spundot, you're so sweet. Let's see. Oh, great. Now I've lost my monitor. Oh, there we go. Random vids. Okay, great. Thanks, Austin. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Runway 2. Oh, I got to get this back over here first. Runway 2. Is this one right here? Isn't that convenient? Those of you who remember the church lady. I think we're just going to go ahead and taxi. Did we do the before taxi? Yeah, we did our before taxi checks. So that means before takeoffs is next, but we probably ought to do something up here before we get going too far. Boop. Oh, you know, I do like to have the panel lights on. I think just one. Hello? There we go. And then, so again, I can't get the landing light on. Taxi's already on. Nav, strobes can wait, but beacon, if there is one, I don't even know if there is. And again, my landing light, I think it's because the way this is configured on the same switch for taxi and landing, that's why my landing light switch on my alpha quadrant is not working. And we'll leave the strobes off until we get to a little closer to the runway. So I think that means we are pretty much ready to go. Let's take the parking brake off. Actually make sure that the alpha is working for that. Let's see if I go down here. And yeah, hey, that switch works. Good to know. Yeah, so I don't see anybody in our way here. Is there a oh my gosh, soundtrack. I almost said, is there a rampy anywhere nearby that we don't want to run over? But then I remember that we do not. Is this somebody else who's here? We don't call them rampies anymore, do we? They're inclined Americans. Is that right? Spundot! Is that the Mustang? Spundot in a Mustang. Very, very exciting. Happy to have you along. I hope you have not wasted way too much fuel waiting for me to get myself in gear. Oh, and we're already at an hour and 11 minutes. We definitely need to get underway here. So parking brakes off. I think that means we can probably just a little goose to the power here ought to be enough to get us rolling. And I think we just need to go over this way. SkyWest LAX. Oh, now do we have, yeah, there is a taxiway here. You know, I could have my, silly me, I have my chart open just to my left here, but I didn't overlay my taxi chart on the, bear with me one moment. Is there, airport? No, that's not the one we want. This is what we want with the charts and the taxi. Oh, and is this the overlay button? That's our overlay button. Excellent. And then we can, whoops, zoom right in. Oh, that wasn't what I wanted, but yeah, we're right there, and we're going. Yes, this is alpha, so we're just going to be left on alpha, and then alpha continues down to the end here. Is it? We're on live weather. I guess we're also on live time, so we might get. Well, we'll just. It looks fine to me. We'll just see what happens. And yeah, I think this is. Is this the end of alpha right here? Yeah, there's only one other. Yes. So this is it right here, right. So boopsie. Oh, that looks fine for now. Spun out a speed demon. Why, sir? How? Yes. I don't know. Autopilot altitude. Can't choose an altitude to go to. I can only in the TBM. That's interesting. That's one of the few parts of the autopilot that does seem to be working for me. So the rest of the autopilot is working because there's that you have your AP/trim switch on up on the upper panel, right? The one. The one. Come on. Oh, that's not the right button. That one right there, you have that one on the on as opposed to AP off or off, because that will definitely yeah, that's switches on. Okay, well then so yeah, I think what I remember about at least the way I've gotten that to work before is I spin the knob on alt cell to get this number down here to my desired altitude, but then you have to go. You could probably do IAS mode, but for sure, if you go to vertical speed mode and then set your vertical speed, then you'll start climbing or descending. And as long as the light's on next to alt cell, then when it gets to that altitude, it should level off. So it doesn't do that, or because merely setting the value into your desired altitude value is not going to make you climb or descend. But that's we'll be trying that shortly. So we'll different liveries. Okay, now I am in a custom livery because I wanted my 8080 alpha call sign. And I really loathe the standard liveries that come with this airplane. So, you can't set a value. That is totally weird. 'Cause that should indeed. I mean, even with nothing's turned on over here. Oh, heavens! I hope we haven't screwed ourselves with. No, we definitely haven't, because I have set this. There are a lot of planes. If you turn on we're going east. East is odd, west is even odder. So we're going odd, and we're VFR. So we're 5,500 maybe, because there's just no reason to go a lot higher than that. So we'll put that there, and then we'll see what happens when we do that. KW4 Life, welcome on in. Happy to see you. Good to have you here. And let's get in the air. Then we can discuss any number of things. So before takeoff, did we have to do this? Okay, so let's see. For sure, I want the strobes on. Let's make sure they go on when I. Wait, is that? Yeah, there they are. That's good. Strobes, ignition is already on auto. Boost pumps on auto. Fuel selector's auto. De-ice system we don't need to worry about today. Inertial separator's still on. Yep, that's indicating on the panel there. Oh, oxygen master switch on. So we did not do that, or because that's in the I remember that in the real checklist, this is actually in the after the exterior inspection, there's an interior inspection before you even get to before start. And on that checklist from the real POH, it tells you to turn on that switch before you've even turned on the battery. So, oxygen masters are okay. Trim set for takeoff? I think so. Let's just, can we, rudder, that looks fine on the elevator trim, fine. Flaps, one notch of flaps for takeoff. Air conditioning as required, as earlier. I'm perfectly comfy. I hope you are. We're not going to fool with the AC. Bleed's already on auto. Fuel, check the fuel quantity and is it balanced? It's balanced, but you know what? One of the few times that I have had the luck to get to carve out enough time to fly this airplane without you along, in hoping to learn a little more of it. I did try, because there's just this, again, so I'm getting used to a turbine engine, and getting used to, well, I mean, Tuesday I couldn't even hear the airplane, which is why we didn't fly this one, because I just, I can't, I mean, hearing it helps, but so anyway, I did fly this offline, and tried it out a lot heavier than what it defaults to, and I definitely had better control with a heavy airplane than with one that's not. So I'm glad it asked me to check the fuel. What is it? Flaps, air conditioning, bleed, fuel. Ammeter less than 50 amps. I've never checked that before, and I don't know that there's less than 50 amps. 0 amps. So that's less than 50. Altimeter setting, we just checked that a minute ago. Transponder should be on 1200, and are we squawking? Let's see. Oh, I think I got it. Hey, I've got a button for that. Isn't that great? And then the I think we go here to find the it's here somewhere. There it is. 1200 and out. Excellent. Lovely. Okay. You need to just go back there, and let's, just in case we were gonna be, let's have this. No, actually, let's see. I think that what I like is I think that what I like is having. I had this set up the other day. Right, was having this one here, and then I thought I was able to. Am I not able to? I thought I could have this one. Yeah, then so yeah, with that one that way, then we can. Oops, wait a minute. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I think that's the one I like having this. We have another new follower. This is absolutely awesome. Everybody's following today. Andrew. Why am I not seeing it over here now? It should be telling me. Oh, there we go. Oh, not Andrew. I'm so sorry. Andrea or Andrea Pergolesi? Pergolesi? Andrea Pergolesi? Let me know if I'm not saying that right. Still don't know about Ralph or Ruth 3K or 3000, but oh my gosh, K thanks bye is here.
Here he comes, that's Kathy's clown. That's Kathy's clown.
Welcome on in, K thanks bye. Good to have you here. Happy to see you. You came for the candy. All right. Well, we are not dispensing the candy until after we arrive at Raleigh, Durham. So if you could just go ahead and buckle up, make sure your tray table is in the upright and locked position, because we are about to depart Salisbury, North Carolina, on our way to Burlington via a flyover of Burlington. Burlington, North Carolina is on our way. Too bad House is not here. Burlington is also where House's brother lives and is trying to talk him into moving, which would be awesome. And he's said that on stream, so I'm not. As soon as I heard it coming out of my mouth, I was like, "Did you dox House's brother?" And it's like, no, because he has said that publicly. So you can no longer gift any subs to this channel. Why is that, Sim Caesar? Wait. Noticed what right away? Nobody can gift subs? Oh, wait, look at the top gift. Oh, oh, Sim Caesar. Sim. I've seen a lot of things. I'm 60 years old now, and in my life, I have seen a lot of things, but until Sim Caesar came along, there were... Oh! Someone else's spot. It's Mr. E. Mr. E. E underscore. Well, welcome. Well, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. And so yeah, Sim Caesar. I was just saying, in my life, I have seen a lot of things, but there were at least two things I had never seen before I met Sim Caesar. What are those two things, you might ask?
Oh, I've seen fire and I've seen rain.
Okay.
I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always
So let's just get going here. I think it fades out right about there. Yeah, I think it does. Good. So yeah, let's do this. Let's head on out to this runway. Yeah, we did everything on the thing there, and with that thing, and yeah, we're making sure. Yes, that's all set. Torque brakes released. Positive climb. 115. Okay. Clear left, clear right, except whoever that is, they're not right here. And Spundot, thank you for your patience. Thank you for flying along, and thank you for your patience. Oh, somebody else has journed us. Uh-oh. I have to back off a little before we can see. Okay. Argradegon. Hi. So Andrea Pergolozzi, when you said that's me, is this you? Because I don't recognize the gamer tag. If this is a person who's joining us, welcome to the chat as well as to flying along, and you need not feel obligated to identify yourself in the chat if you prefer not to, but if you would like to, that would also be perfectly fine. Ralph K. I hope one is not the thing. Ralph or Ruth. Yeah, no, definitely not that. Oh, it's getting heated in chat with regard to one of the most fabulous musical artists ever to have graced the Earth. So, we just our oh wait, AR grade gun? No, our gradagon. If you're in the chat and you want to go ahead and depart, I'll be happy to wait for you. If not, I'm just going to be rude and just take off straight through you. So your choice. And again, if you don't want to say hi in the chat, that's fine. I mean, I could be polite and taxi around. That might be nice. Oh, then there goes our gradagon, and looks like departing. This the ground handling on this thing is definitely a chore, and sorry. All right, our gradagon is off. So we'll give just a few more seconds to get a little separation, and then we will head on into the air. Here's some more airsick bags for you, Sims. Special endorsement. Really. Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. And yes, Coacheville as well. I was aware of that, too. Okay, there's our grid. I'm so sorry. I'm having so much trouble with that name. Let's get this show on the road, shall we? Spundot, I'm actually going to do it. I'm gonna depart now. Yep.
10, 9, ignition sequence.
Airspeed's definitely alive. Whoa, there's 80 knots.
3,
oh,
2,
heavens.
1,
Woo!
0. All engine running.
And I think we ought to be. There we go. We do have a liftoff. Oh my goodness. Ooh. A little bumpy today. We're definitely on a runway, so the gear can come up. And we are... That's a good 300 feet over the 88 minutes. Yes, indeed. Far short of our record. That is certainly high enough. Oh, we're getting a master caution because it doesn't like having... it's not like running that hot. So yeah, let's head on this way to the east. Oh, now that we're up in the air, here's something that I meant to ask regular viewers about earlier. And that's the, whoops, we don't need to be on. We don't need that steep an intercept angle to get back over to the magenta there. So we're going to climb on up. Oh, yes, so, for Austin to go, we had talked about, let's see, vertical speed. Are we still? Oops, hang on. Oh, heavens, learning the new airplane. Before we get too high here, I do want to... Oh, hey, look, there's I-85. I was thinking we'd fly over my house, the house where I grew up, but we'll do that another time, because we're already on the climb out, and that's I-85 just below us there. Yeah, I should trim this down a little so we're not climbing quite so fast, because I do want to... Oh, and there's the light that I was missing on the... Okay. So, vertical... Whoops, oh, heavens. Is it... Why am I not finding my... Whoopsie! And let's go over to, I think, my autopilot. Yeah, that'll get us there. Okay, here we go. Oh, come on. Alrighty. That's not giving me, so I think I'm gonna turn this on, flight directors. Then will vertical speed do... Oops, we don't want to climb that fast. If I bump this down a bit to... Whoopsie! You know, I have a... Sorry, folks. there's a knob on my Bravo quadrant. But I thought, okay, so we got, oh, how did I not? Thought that was on, but it wasn't. So 5,500. Oh, so we're in so we're in outcell mold, but doesn't this? Oh dear God! Thanks for bearing with me, y'all. Oh, and now I can't see the thing I want to see over there. Huh. Oh, so that, okay, I see. For some reason I saw the button above outcell and turned that on, which is obviously not going to work. So, well, yeah, so this is what I thought I was doing before. Okay, that's fine. Nice slow climb up to 5,500 there. Oh, and paying no attention at all to what's going on down here. So what if we go ahead and put this in nav mode? Oh, that's not what Are we going to hang a left? Not intercept too crazy an angle? It is course 1, yes. So I would be sort of expecting that to, let's see. Course to the left. Nav mode. Oh yeah, so I don't have to set a course because it's in there. Is nav set to, or is the nav source set to GPS? Oh, let's see. Wait, OBS. Yeah, active nav, FMS. It just occurred to me that I have not even glanced at the chat since we took off. Why is this not autopilot's on with yaw damper? We certainly don't have in course one. Yeah, I'm slightly at a loss. So maybe I will take a look over here to see if other folks have anything to do. I put the video up last night. Oh, Austin to go. Is that the same video that you put in my Discord, or is that a different one? Trying to type in the. Oh, gotcha. So delete that. But oh, and Austin, posting links is I will trust. So before we get any further off course, I'm going to switch to heading mode, which I think is going to require me to put, let's see, let's get that about there, put this in heading, and is that going to turn us to the left at all? No. So wait, oh, because we didn't go into heading mode. Right. So we can at least get ourselves heading back toward Burlington. Like that, but so active nav is SMS. We had nav 1. I mean, wait. Okay, so now this I'm totally not understanding. So we now have a light next to nav and next to heading. That's not making any sense to me. Oh, did we hit our 50? Oh, yeah, we're almost coming up on 5,500. Ooh, this is pretty, and also not. Oops. Is FunBot? Is that you back there? I can't even tell now. We got a bunch of other people on there. Okay, well, let's, so, looks like we're going to probably level out at 5,300, but, set heading for intercept, then heading mode, then press nav. Oh, was it because I was too far off course and not pointed at all toward it? That even though it was displaying nav mode, it wasn't actually doing anything because I was not on an intercept course. Oh, okay. So I get what's going on there then. Hypertext Hero, hi, welcome on in. Good to see you. Welcome to the chat. We're in the TBM over North Carolina. We just departed Salisbury, North Carolina, where I grew up, and we're on our way to Raleigh, Durham, via Burlington, which is where I took my PPL check ride. And so that's the quick and dirty version of it. So now if I switch this over to nav, it's gonna change our well, it did something at any rate. Looks like it's maybe gonna shallow the and let's see, what's our flight director? That's okay. So it's did we we leveled off at 5500. That's nice. Nav mode used to work anywhere, now it requires you to be close. Interesting. So Spundot, you are behind me. That's good to know. And so now we're in nav mode. The plane is now, at least seems to be pretty much flying itself. And so that brings me back to, so let's go outside and reset that and see if I can't find Lemon Dog. I can see Lemon Dog now. I mean, I couldn't, between these other, so SkyWest LAX, they were still on the, those are both A320s. No, the B3, I should know what that is, but I don't. And then this is also somebody who's, yep, Spundot, I can't see you, but I see your tag at least. And then back over this way, our Gradagon, if indeed that's your real name. Same thing, not close enough to see the airplane, but seeing the tag. Looks like maybe we should do some scud running. So let's go back inside here and see about let's back to this view. Yeah, I think. Although I sure do wish. You know what? Let's actually try this. This may kill us in the Mooney if I try going back and forth between using the mouse in the cockpit here and for the autopilot, and then do something on the autopilot, like actual switches in the room on the Bravo quadrant, and then go back to the that will tend to kill us. But we're gonna give it a try. So because just finding that vertical speed when it's in the shadow here, that's no fun. And we want to start descending to scud run here. So vertical speed ought to be there. And then if we put it in vertical speed mode and start to putting this down, yes. But that's not, hang on. No, this is, oh dear, we are now illegal. So 3,500. Then vertical speed mode. So this is not, I'm not going to, no. Oh, that's, So on the Bravo, when I set the knob to be vertical, to adjust the vertical speed, it also adjusts the altitude pre-select. So what happens if I use this thing that I can see? Okay, so that's back on 3,500, but we still got a 1,200 foot. Okay, there we go. We're descending. See if it lowers, see if it levels out when we get down to 3,500. And yeah, the clouds are beautiful, aren't they? And so now, this is now kind of like the third time. Wait, why are we turning? Why are you turning? What? is this? Hang on. What is going on here? Why is it, is there wait, there's a range knob here somewhere. Because I can't figure out how to get to the, whoops. Why are we, wait, hang on a minute. Okay, so let's try direct to Burlington. Is there an activate? Wait, back. Direct to activate direct. Okay, that's even funnier. What have I done? Let's, what's going on with our flight plan here? Oh, hey, DUA. We have a typo in our flight plan is, at least part of what's going on here. Let's remove that waypoint. Remove KDUA. Well, is it gonna? I don't actually want to add an en route waypoint. Oh, there we go. Add destination. Okay. RDURDU. Enter. Okay. So we're currently direct Burlington. And look, that good. So I wonder where KDUA is. If anybody has something handy to look that up just for fun, that would be a blast. Okay. We seem to be back on course. That's good. Oh, and we leveled out at 3,500. That's also good. And it's kind of a shame. I think I'm going to turn off live weather just for a few moments. Oh, look, so there's Burlington right here. That's cool to see. So the thing. Oh, Commander Space Dog, welcome on in. Happy to see you. The thing is, hypnagogic flight plans. Oh, I should know what hypnagogic is, and I just don't. But that's that. So that's now 4 times I've tried to say. Last night when I was fiddling with all kinds of other settings, I had a problem with the monitor. So there's like a separate monitor that's like just the sim, and some change that I made to some other, I would have thought, unrelated thing. The next time I looked back at the monitor that the sim is on, it had gone pink. You know how, like, when there's like a livery problem or something, and sometimes you get that like pink showing up where there should be something else, but there isn't. Oh, so Commander Space Dog. Yeah, I think we got all the audio stuff sorted out. The audio dumb effery, as I mentioned earlier. We're going to be at Burlington before I finish talking about this, but this plane is so fast. Why are we going so fast? Can I slow down? If I want to slow down, I'm on alt hold. Do I just pull the power back to slow down? One day I'll be a real boy and learn how to fly this airplane. But let's see what happens if because it doesn't let us manually adjust the prop, right? I do kind of want to go out here at least to get some kind of a look at Burlington as we get a little closer to it. There we go. So at any rate, had the pink screen thing going, and was able to get that resolved and get it back to normal. But that reminded me that I have been really unhappy for months now with just the colors and brightness and everything. The monitor that the sim is on just seemed like dim and washed out and not having that great an appearance compared to the rest. So I did some fiddling around and adjusting with just the video settings on the monitor itself, thinking that was only adjusting what I see here and wouldn't have any effect on what you see. However, I think that it did make a difference to what you see, because since I'm doing the streaming PC separate from the gaming PC, the way that works is the video signals coming from the gaming PC into the capture card before it goes to the, is this right? Wait, no, it goes from the gaming PC to the monitor, from the monitor to the capture card, and then into the streaming PC. The upshot of which is I'm pretty sure that the adjustments I made that I thought were just affecting what I see, I think they also affected what you see. And so I just wanted to see if any of the regulars who come along regularly, if this looks any different. But we almost never fly in weather, so I'm gonna turn the live weather off just for a moment. We'll bring it back, but just for the moment, because I was concerned. Like, so does this look like washed out or over bright or in any appreciable way different? Oh, Commander Space Dog, stop. This is not, just because I'm holding the weather's head underwater in the bathtub does not mean I have murdered it. I'm sure I will let go any moment. And XCD, one northeast, 3,500. Wait, what's the sound behind me? Oh, hang on, did we turn? We did turn. Excellent. Thank goodness someone's flying this plane, because it's obviously not me. But, so again, I don't, in terms of, like, level of detail, I mean, I didn't really change. Oh, do you know what? Also, so earlier I teased a surprise related to the wing view replay, assuming we actually land at Raleigh-Durham. Oh, look, so here's the We Love VFR mod, giving us a nice aerial antenna there, as well as the Power Lines mod, giving us some of that. But it's just, so does this look, if anybody has any opinion on whether this looks similar to, or, is there a big difference from how this normally looks compared to what we're seeing today? Or if you didn't notice any difference, that's also fine and would also be good to know. So, okay. Oh, hey, look. Soundtrack. Guess what I forgot? Even though I think we don't. Yeah, so there is an after takeoff checklist. We got the gear up because we just do, but the flaps never came up. Although I was already going a lot faster than I wanted to, so maybe I should just leave them in. Torque max 100, de-ice systems, they're fine. Inertial sep. We could have turned the inertial sep off as well. So we can go ahead and do that. And then I should probably check and see what else we've missed. So climb, blah, 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 autopilot, pressurization, fuel gauges. That's auto anyway. So the landing light could have come off. Oh, we never turned the landing light on, so it doesn't need to come off. Cruise, blah, 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 blah. Those are all fine. Before descent. Yeah, and we probably do not have very far to go before we, it probably should already have been looking at, do we have an ETE? Oh yeah, we're only 10 minutes out. Woohoo! Will it slow down a little more if I pull the power even more? Like, how do I, yeah, I'll figure out how to slow this thing down at some point, but, it looks like a warm tint. Interesting. So the tint looks warmer. Okay. And quality looks good. Okay. I appreciate one of those. I can't remember now where I left it. Is it actually? If we have to circle at RDU, we will. Does that appear on the stream when I open up the? No, it doesn't. So that's interesting. Yeah, what did I do with tint? Did have some settings for. I gotta go to color to get that, and then, oh yeah, color tone went to. So we can. So it's got currently set on custom, but if I well, here's a good test. If I change that at all, So, now I'm thinking this is actually, no, no real stream with which to check these. So yeah, so I'm scrolling through those tint settings, and I'm not seeing anything change in the airplane. I mean, in the either in OBS or when I'm looking at the live stream on the other computer. So yeah, I think the effects I thought I was having were actually not having any effects at all. Okay, so good to know. Thank you for your assistance in these that set of adjustments to the thing. So ILS that we were going to do the ILS runway 5 right, and now I'm just not sure. Oh, so Spundot, is that you on my traffic there at what is that, about 5:30? Oh, that says, yeah, wait a minute. Oh, and you know what? Why, oh, why? Earlier when I tried, I could not get, oh, well, that wasn't what I meant to do. Did I need to do this? Yeah, don't know why I could not get that to do that earlier. Oh yeah, so there you go. That's where so that is you on the traffic indicator. That's cool. And then if I do this, ooh, peace. Yeah, I think we're gonna not. I think the ILS is a bridge too far for today. we'll do. I'll work on that, and we'll do it. Okay, but there's this. We're already getting pretty close. So let's one more time, and it really is behind us. So I don't think either direction here is going to give us much of anything. But oh well, maybe. Yeah. It's a pretty airplane when you get a nice paint job on it. All right. So what do we got going on here now? We are 20 miles out, and at 8 minutes, we should have just started our descent a while ago. So let's what if we set this to take it out of hold, and then set this pattern altitude's going to be about 2,000. Boop. Field's around 500 if I recall correctly, and 1,500 foot pattern for a turbo prop, as I was reminded recently. And so now we do this and this. Let's just head on down. That might be a bit excessive, but we also don't want to overspeed it. Oh, good. Well, we were going fairly slowly already, so that's all good. Or that may ultimately be all good. We shall see. Do we see an airport out here? About, what was it, 8 miles away, I think it was saying? Probably should have gotten the altimeter. There's a lot we probably should be doing. Oh yeah, that's the field right there. We still have a good ways to go. And it's, we are going to 5 right. So I'm gonna, let's see, does it let me adjust my, the heading bug. I'm just gonna put the heading bug on 5 there. And then at some point, probably just hand fly the approach, the visual approach. And once we're down to why is the light changing so dramatically? Makes me a little nervous. Oh, this would be an excellent time to get the flight recorder recording. There we go. Good. And RNAV for 5 right. Okay. I'm going to do just going to do a visual for 5 right. And 5 right's my, hey, Preacher 101. Welcome on in. Happy to have you here. We're just approaching Raleigh-Durham in the TBM, where we're going to do a visual approach instead of the... Oh, I never turned live weather back on, did I? Well, I tell you what, since I remembered the flight recorder, we're going to watch whatever kind of landing it is we manage to eke out of this. Oh, M. Glickman, hi, and Ascended Gravity, welcome on in. I hope I didn't miss anybody else coming in. Heard you doing a fly around the arena. You're doing a check ride. Oh, okay, for the... oh, area. Fly around the area. You're doing a check ride. Wait. I don't, yeah, so I don't understand. I probably missed an earlier thing in the chat, and now I'm getting a little worried about, you know, no, we don't need to. At some point here, I'm going to turn a little to the right to get ourselves onto. I'm just going to enter a base for 5 right, but we're not quite where we need to worry about that yet. But we should be looking at. Let's be looking at the descent checklist just to make sure we're not forgetting anything too terribly important. So yeah, inertial. Yeah, we probably put the inertial set back on, so we don't pick up any FOD, and yeah, landing flaps. Yeah, I think we're good to go. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and get the landing light on just to get that out of the way, so I don't have to worry about remembering it later. And then let's also, oh, we're down to 120 knots. That's actually fine for approach. I think we're going to go ahead and kill the autopilot and just see what we get from here. So autopilot away. Did it give me a warning? Oh, it's flashing. It was flashing yellow there, but that doesn't take the yaw damper off. That seems a little odd. Let's get ourselves on. Yeah, so that's pretty much a left base for 5. Oh, it went into. I'll hold. So why are these, if the, oh, so we can leave the, interesting. I was expecting those things to vanish when I turned the autopilot off. I don't know why I was expecting these other indicators to go off, and they're not, but that's okay. Let's see, 1900, that's fine, and that's all looking okay over that way. Okay. Just take a little cheat peek there, just to make sure we're not doing anything too crazy. Doing oh, gotcha. Yeah, no, sorry, your boy jokes. If I probably was not very clear earlier. No, we're just flying my old neighborhoods and my new neighborhoods, and so we overflew the field where I took my private pilot check ride 24 years ago. But really, why have I lost sight of the field? Well, that's fine. So we're okay. I just don't want to overshoot, but we're in no danger of that. And are we? Yeah, we're kind of holding at 1900 here. That's also fine. Yeah, but so. Oh, good. And then there's okay. So that's good. Alrighty. So again, if you came in and I failed to say hi, thanks for Thanks for coming, and sorry I missed you. Put something in the chat so I'll have some idea that you're here. Why can I not see? Okay, that's what I meant to do. Okay, over there. So let's see. Are we? Oh heavens, we're right here. Let's go ahead and get the gear down. And did we drop in a notch of flaps? No, I took that one notch of flaps out. So let's get that notch of flaps in, and get the cursor back over here on the thing. Let's see if I can get to where I can see. Whoa, hang on. I think we need to be probably I overshot in just that little twinkling of an eye. Did I? Not too terribly. There we go. In fact, not even really terribly at all. But we do need to be heading on down. So let's get the other notch of flaps in and reduce the power a little more and see what we can do. All right, we're dropping now, and yeah, we can even keep the speed up at this pace, I think. Let's see. So 5 right here, back in the day, way back in the day when I was quite young, this was just runway 5, and it was the only runway. Well, that's not true. There's actually a runway 90 degrees to this that's very, very short, and was probably the original runway. And it's still open, but it's never used. I mean, I guess if you were approaching in a piston single, oh, we've gone a little low. If you were approaching in a piston single and there was a really strong wind that perfectly favored that runway, they might give it to you. It's not closed technically, but it's pardon me while I try not to kill us here, because I let us get insanely low. So we'll just have to kind of see what we can do about that, if anything. That's probably good there. I should probably wait and finish that story a little later. And again, as far as adjusting power on this thing, not something I have learned yet. Well, that could have been worse. I'll take that. Can we, with some beta, can we slow down enough for... Yeah, I think we can. Whoopsie, don't stop on the runway. What are you doing? Okay, there we go. Yeah, so this is the old runway. It's about half the length of the newer, longer one. And so this looks nothing like that. I gotta look and see if anybody has done Raleigh Durham scenery, because this is the old terminal, which is not a 5-story office building. It looks nothing like this. The FBO is a little bit further up ahead, so maybe we'll taxi on over there before we like shut down or anything of that nature. Yeah. So again, my apologies if I'm falling behind on the chat. Oh, PC Kelly Gaming's here, and oh my gosh, Fly Greenland, welcome on in. Welcome to the Peter Mooney channel. Twitch is telling me it's the first time you've chatted. Happy to have you here, and we're just kind of finishing up our... Oh, Spundot, are we going to get to catch your landing? Wait a minute. Let's hang on right here, because I would hate to miss that if you're... Oh, look. So, Lemon Dog, it's your call. If you'd rather we not watch, just say the word, and I will be happy not to. Oh, let's see. Our Gradigon, oh, has already landed, and I missed it. I'm sorry about that. Welcome to Raleigh Durham. And again, please don't. So Spundot says, please don't. Can we watch until you get to short final? I promise I won't. Oh, you live in Greenland near the North Pole. Wow. That sounds like really cold. Uh, is that just a stereotype that, no. I'm kidding, of course. But, did I turn live weather back on? Because this doesn't look like, I didn't. But it's still really cloudy. Or this is set to clear skies? That's weird. What happens if we... Whoa. Well, we get to see Spundot's strobe if we turn it back to... so, so how is this clear skies? I don't get it. Few clouds. Clear skies. Okay. Doesn't look like clear skies to me, but... oh, I guess it's just that it's hazy and late evening. Oh. So Spundot doesn't want us to watch, so we don't. Dash 8200 and the King Air, the 250. Oh, you flew here for 8 years in real life. Here being in Greenland, I assume you're when you say flew here, you're referring to Greenland, not the here where we are in the sim at Raleigh, Durham. Um, yeah, so yes, in Greenland. Okay. Oh, cool. Oh, you flew. Oh, you wait. Oh, you flew the Dash 8200. Wow, that's color me impressed. I've I've seen some other people fly the simulator version, and wow, yeah, that's really cool. Um, okay, well, Spundot's getting closer and closer, and we're not going to embarrass her by being nosy Nellies. Uh, we'll watch a little bit more of the approach, and then we will go. Well, well, this color right here, Commander. So I have color to me impressed. Okay, well, so Spundot, this is looking like a very nice approach. I know you have your gear down, and we're just not seeing it because it doesn't usually appear until the last minute. But Spundot does not want us to watch the landing. Is that right, Spundot? I'm gonna stop distracting you, and we will just go ahead and taxi. We're gonna taxi down. Spundot, if you want to land long, we're gonna. Oh, let's see. I completely forgot that I need to. I can't do that from out there without. Let's get firmly out of the movement area. And the FBO is over here, so we're gonna taxi to the FBO. We can get those flaps up. Is there anything else we need to clean up? The strobes could come on. Yeah, we'll go up here and hang a left into the FBO. So sorry, I am having so much trouble remembering your name that is not Armageddon, but is spelled in a vaguely reminiscent way. My apologies for that. But if you have parked somewhere, let me just get the parking brake on. Whoops. And Spundot, if you want to head over generally this way, get out and see where. Oh, yeah, so there's that little runway that I was talking about before. It's what, 1-4, is that right? Yeah. 1-4 and whatever the reciprocal of that is, but oh, so yeah, our Gradagon. Again, sorry I can't seem to remember it, but yeah, if y'all want to taxi on over this way toward the FBO, we'll get a little group photo with the what am I trying to say? With the tower in the background. Let's see. I could probably turn off my. Well, I'm out here. Turn off my. Well, that should work, but doesn't seem to have. Yeah. I'm going to go back inside here and do some... Oh, why do we have a... Oh, that's just because... Master... Why is there a master caution? It can't just be for the parking brake. Let's go back up here. Get, Ha ha ha. That's got the strobe off. Is the nav off? That's certainly nav. Okay, there's the nav off. Land nail it. Okay. I'm gonna go back here. Then we go out here. And they're still on. What the heck? Yeah, here. I have a lot of trouble seeing these, depending on the light. So, okay. So there we go. Off. These are both, yeah, those are all off. Okay. Did that do it? There we go. Why are the strobes still on? They're showing off out there and in here. Perfectly invisible. Excellent job. You sure would think that would be on, wouldn't you? Oh, so the strobe button turns the red and green, what I call recognition lights on, but other people call them nav. Wait, did I turn the nav lights back on? You know what? It's fine. It'll be just fine. And our Gradagon, again, my apologies if I'm slaughtering your gamer tag name. But again, if you said hi in chat, if you're here at any rate, what the heck was that? Why would it be? Yeah, hook a left on around the other side of Spundot or Lemon Dog there, and we'll see if we can't get a little group shot for the family portrait. Is that going to put the... No, I was afraid the tower would be in... Oh, that's... Oh, good. Spundot you got on this side. That's excellent. Now let's see. Back way enough to get nameplates. There we go. Then something more like that. Like that. But then we don't get the... Can we go? Can I go? Oopsie. Here enough to get... Ooh, maybe. Let's see. No, let's see. So that's, let's see. Not what I wanted to... well, no. Sorry. I want to do it this way. We'll do one shot this way, and then probably come in and do another. Nope. Oh, too close. We lost Spundot's tag. I think that ought to do it, except what if we fool around with this a little bit? That's looking a little... Whoa! I think I like it. Let's see. Okay. Goodness gracious. Alrighty. And it tells me it's saved onto the gallery, but I don't know that I trust it. So we'll try a couple other, because I have another thing I got to get sorted out here. But I think, okay, I think that's pretty good. And then should we get another one that's, what happens if we just kind of come over here some? Well, we're going to be... I'd love to have it without this other aircraft, but... Whoop. Well, we'll try that one. And that. And... Okay. I think at least one of those took. And what if we go sort of all the way over here a minute? Loop it back around this way. See? And my camera controls do strange things sometimes. There we go. So, I gotta tell you, compositionally, I think this is looking better. Oh, no! It's that speed control is very touchy. All right. There we go. Lovely. Okay. Let's do that. And and oops. Oh, sorry. I banged the mic. All right. I think that has got me screenshots. Why is Lemon Dog out of focus? I think you were in focus when I took the first one. Okay. Well. No cancel, no cookie. Okay, I've missed a whole bunch of stuff here. Holy TBMs, TBM convention, except for me. Okay, I think I got all that. So, yeah, let me let's do something nice with the lighting, and then we'll take a look at the landing replay. So first of all, let me stop recording. And then actually we'll leave the lights on for to watch the landing, but then we'll set something nice and atmospheric for the because we're gonna there was nothing so wrong with that landing that we can't do a wing view replay as well, and I do love the wing views, but we'll talk about that in a moment. Let's get to so let's see, oh, it is gonna let me, wait, is it gonna let me, oh, if I'm on the, oh no, there's okay, that's me. So let's see if we can find the point where oh, okay, yes, so floaty McFloat boat. Let's see. Okay, there's the, oh, come on. Oh, I see. Just want to there we go. Okay, so then let's do this, that, and then come over here and make it a little more that, Then, if I make sure that I'm below, okay. Yes, make sure we're over there, because then this one, and then this one, and no, that was wrong. Let me try that again. It's, oh, please tell me I don't have to, okay, now I gotta, sorry about that, I gotta cheat and go back up here and see what I got. Okay, so that's the one that didn't come off when it should have. Okay, there we go. I think now when we go here, yes. Ooh, but, well, okay. We'll see what happens if we do that. Let's... And again, please, let's recall, have not done many landings in this one. That was not so terribly bad by any means. Alrighty. Well, I don't know that there was anything there that was, you know. Well, okay. Well, we'll take a look from the other side just to see what we can see. That should be fine. Then let's go. Oops. Let's see. I'm gonna reset this here. Well, that's not okay. We're just gonna go over here. This should be fine. Okay, let's try that. And then, again, sorry for using these, but move that off and then here, back over here. I don't even know what just happened. Oh, look, there we are. Okay. Yeah, okay. It's fine. That was a steep angle, but at least it was more or less regular. Good bit of float, but then, yeah, nice gentle touchdown. Okay. I'll take it. Yeah, I mean, I'm not thrilled, but alrighty then. So, let's take just a second here to set up for a, is the plane really loud? Where are we? There, because that's all the, you know. Bear with me for just a moment. That's really only 3. So I think if I back up to, where's the? Oh, that's, we stopped here for a while. That's why nothing's happening. That way. So there we go. That's probably good enough. Yep, okay. So then let's take, we go in here, and to here. Whoa, okay. Here. Then, what did we want to do? Right, I'm going to go from about here. We'll take a look at what's going to be pretty in terms of, let's have a few clouds. And prettier sunrise or sunset? Let's see what we got. Oh, we got a moon if we go this way. Although, can we get the moon and still have some color in the clouds? I think we don't want the perfect to be the enemy of the good, so then let's take those out for that. Hey, Scotty to Potty. Welcome on in. Scotty. When are you streaming, Scotty? Tell me you didn't already and I missed it. And I hope you listen. Oh my gosh, we got an hour and a half before Sim Caesar cranks up. So, oh, hang on. Oh, tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow. All right. Well, hour and a half. Oh, wow. I actually get a dinner break tonight. That's going to be really nice. Because 7 p.m. tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific, the Sims on the Sim Caesar channel. It is GA Thursday, which is always a blast. I hope you will join me there. There's no place I'd rather be on a Thursday night. Johnny FP, hey, welcome on in. Good to see you here. Welcome to the Peter Mooney channel. We're just about to, if I have a wing view replay set up for this plane, we're about to take a look at the at a wing view replay. That'll do, and that looks reasonably nice. I don't know. Do we want to look? That's plenty of light. Is it? It's fine. It's fine. I'm not gonna mess with that anymore. I at the beginning of the stream, I teased to folks that we were going to do a wing Cold Nebo in particular. Text to be appended to the end of the ticket. Oh, did we? Yeah, so we did. Yeah, just exclamation point ticket to enter the giveaway. And if you do add anything after, at least on me not tripping, because movies or TV shows. No, your boy jokes, you are tripping. I have never been in a movie or a TV series. Although I'm trying to remember who people say I remind them of somebody, and I can't for the life of me think who. I was named after Peter Mooney and Jonathan Winters, but what about the stage? Yeah, not since I was quite a bit younger. I was definitely not on Broadway. I went to, so when I guess about a year and a half after Hairspray opened on Broadway.
But if life were more like theater, wouldn't life be grand?
Year and a half after Hairspray opened on Broadway, they were gonna set up the first national road company to start doing the tour, and so they did a cattle call in Manhattan, cattle call audition for the first national road company, and I actually put together a resume and photo and went up to New York and stood in line for about 4 hours with 1,000 other people, and went in and sang my 14 or 20 bars of whatever song I picked. Oh, I know what song I picked. I picked just because it's a period piece and I thought would sound great in my voice. That one that they did in Sister Act, but they changed it to Nothing You Could Do, My Guy. No, it wasn't My Guy. It was a mountain, that mountain one that they do in Sister Act. Have I mentioned digressions? Back to the thing. Wing view is what I wanted to talk about here. So those of you who've been around for 6 months since I first started streaming, know that at first I didn't do wing views at all, and people sort of asked, but I was like really resistant, and so like part of that is the Sim Caesar was my gateway drug into flight sim. Currently, I did it 20 years ago when I was working on my PPL. But So sim are definitely my gateway drug to both flight simming and definitely to streaming. And he's a huge inspiration for me. And so when I decided to to create a channel and start streaming, the one thing like on my top things that I swore to myself, one of them was I'm not going to do a cheap knockoff of Sim Caesar's stream. And the Wingview replay kind of like I mean, it's not only his favorite thing in all of flight sim, it's kind of like a signature with him, along with his music, which is also like signature for him. And yes, ascended gravity, exactly. So like I said, at first 6 months ago, I was just like, no, I'm not going to do Wingview replays because that's Sim Caesar's thing. But kind of more that people asked, and I kind of thought about it, and I was like, it's just in the last couple months or so. Sometimes I do a Wingview, sometimes I don't, and so that's probably going to continue. Like haven't decided that I'm going to like always do one, but even when I started doing them sometimes, I very definitely gonna not do music with it because that would just make it too much like like the Sim Caesar show, which again I don't want to but then it's a couple weeks ago it occurred to me, well, my favorite music is very different from Sim Caesar's favorite music. And what? I've been using the Honeycomb. Yeah, I got the Alpha and the Bravo. What's it been? Some soundtrack about 3 months ago or so, 3 to 4 months ago, and I think worth every penny. There's a lot of work getting it set up and getting things mapped, and I'm not there yet. But I think once I do get everything mapped, it'll be definitely worth every penny. So Commander Space Dog, exactly. Oh, and Tylenol, hi, welcome on in. Good to see you. And it's a good GA aircraft to buy for my first one. Oh boy. Chat have at it. Tell Tylenol what your favorite GA add-on airplane is for Must Fuss. Because you can't think about that now and try to finish this paragraph that I started 17 minutes ago about doing Wingview replays. So I thought, well, Stylant, they're kind of like a little, music would definitely make a difference. But hey, my if I had to like list like all my favorite songs and in order, probably somewhere north of 90% of the first part of the list, they would all be songs that come from Broadway, from the musical theater. And so I thought, that could kind of be like my shtick that separates it from, or distinguishes it, I guess I should say, rather than separates, but distinguishes it, from others who do. Because Sim Caesar's not the only person who does Wingview replays. Granted, they're his favorite thing in all of Flight Sim, but he doesn't have a trademark on it, and there are other people who do Wingview replays. So I've decided to get over myself about not doing them, and then now I've decided to get over myself about having music. It's just going to be my style of music. So anyway, all of that is a very, very long story for probably no reason at all. Yeah, I think with that, we'll see if I have this all kind of new setup here to make this work if I can. So we'll see if I have, is that? Yep, okay, so I think that's there. And then this has to be over here. And then I think that will work if I, we don't have to do that. And then if I put this, okay. Oh, and Riz, yeah. The Tylenol, I would second Riz's emotion. The 414 is fantastic. It's a twin piston. Love everything about the airplane. So, guess Commander Space Dog. Without further ado, you'll be able to tell your grandchildren you were here when Peter Mooney on the Peter Mooney channel did his first ever Wingview replay with background music. And so I think I can't decide though. Do I want the airplane? I don't think I want the airplane sounds detracting from the thing. So I think we're gonna do that, and then I think I'm probably gonna dummy myself up as well. And yeah, I don't really need that, but yep, okay. So here it goes. Wingview replay into Raleigh Durham. Sim Caesar's favorite thing in all of Flight Sim. Enjoy. Alrighty then. Well, it's going to take me some time to figure out which buttons in what order and that sort of thing, but I think that'll probably work. I'll be keeping an eye on the, oh, let's see. There's no reason to, okay, yeah, I think if we go back, oh, there I am. I'll be keeping an eye on the mailbox to see if I get a cease and desist letter from the Sim Caesar legal department, but oh, wait, that would be, I'll be checking my outbox and my inbox, I guess, for that one, but, yeah, so, okay, yeah, so that can keep going over there, and then this goes here. Oh, and then let's see, I didn't mean to, there's that, and that, and that. Oh, yeah, so there's our airplane back. Alrighty then. I think that means that the only thing we have left to do before we can move along to whatever's next in our lives is the giveaway. Oh, okay, thanks, bye. Sorry, hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Thank you so much. Uh, Yes. Oh, it's yeah. No, sorry. I was laughing, so I was. The song had me a little bit teary, and then you broke the tears up with or that welling up. You broke that with the first. So I did get it the first time. I just forgot to acknowledge it when I turned the microphone back on. But yeah. So and okay, thanks. Bye. That also reminds me of there's an ancient Broadway saying that as far as likelihood of success of a new venture on Broadway, they used to say, if you can make them laugh, you can run a year. Make them cry, you can run 2 years. Make them laugh and cry at the same time, you can run forever. Sorry. So, hey, Old Man Bagel TV, welcome on in. We're just about to wrap up. Commander Space Dog, was that, is Larson one of the characters in Rent? I actually did see Rent on Broadway, and I'm hesitant to express my take because it will be highly. If you know the names of characters in the show, you will probably not like my take, which was I hated it. I love everything. And I mean, I love that, and I think that's one of my favorite songs from Broadway ever. And I think there's another song in that show that I liked a lot. And of course, Idina Menzel was awesome, but most of the music and it was really loud and hard to follow, and I just didn't care for the show. But that's neither here nor there. So we are closing right in on time to, as I was saying before that digression. The movie. Oh, Larson. I'm sorry. You were asking about Jonathan Larson. What did you even say? Oh, and you even said the guy who wrote the play. No, but I missed that. But I did not realize though that there's an autobiographical character named Larson who's in the show. Check out the movie. Wait, check out Cold Nebo, I have paid rent in Boston for about 3 years. I mean, there were two of us, but yes, I know it's based on La Boheme, and I actually I love La Boheme, just didn't like Rent. So Commander Zolo, now I'm completely confused. Are you recommending the movie Rent, or is there a movie that includes Jonathan Larson's like story as well? Because I don't. It wasn't that bad, Cold Nebo. We were about our first year and a half there. We were in Back Bay Fens, and then there was kind of a brief period in what was technically Roxbury, but it was like the very northwest corner, kind of over by Mass General. But then, like the last year plus that we were up there, was on. I think we've talked about this. We were on St. Germain Street, just me and my Archie, who was eventually my husband, but back at the time was partner or whatever. I don't remember what pronouns we used 20, 30 years ago. When it was in the 80s, whatever. Boyfriend, I guess. At any rate. Well, yeah, he was a computer programmer, so he made, at the time he was working for PC Week magazine. He was, the rent was not a problem. But I digress from my most recent digression from what I digressed on before, because it's time to. Oh, you know what? I should say some thank yous before we do the soundtrack. It used to all just happen organically, and now I can never remember what we usually do in what order. But I think I want to say some thank yous before we do the giveaway. We had an awesome number of new follows today. We had one gifted subscription. Sim Caesar gifted a sub to Sapper. Oh wait, no, that was last night. Sapper won a a gift sub to in Sim Caesar's bonus stream last night. So that was, but we did have bit cheers today. We had bit cheers from Sim Mr. Egan, Soundtrack 78, Cold Nebo, and Spundot. So thanks to all of y'all. As we say here in North Carolina, thanks to all of y'all for the bit cheers, and then an awesome number of new followers today. We had the Honey Badger, and Your Boy Jokes, Ralph 3K, Mushu 66, Andrea Pergolesi, Mr. E, and Roadblock 511. Thank you for the follow. And so with that, I think we can move right along to the giveaway. So let's see. If you do not already have a ticket, you see what's going on with our giveaway here. Oh, so 20 people have gotten tickets. This is your last chance to get one, exclamation point ticket into the chat to get yourself entered into the giveaway. Let's see, if we go, that will probably do us for that, and then if I go here, and then come like,
the cactus plant, a telephone pants, deep in the heart of Texas. That's why perhaps they all wear chaps, deep in the heart of Texas.
Texas one flyboy, welcome on in. Oh boy, and God, you know how do you get a ticket? You can get a sub to any channel on Twitch that offers subscriptions. And Paparazzi, welcome in. Good to see you. Texas Flyboy, great having you here. Oh my gosh, I forgot to. So Texas Flyboy, I stopped singing along with people's welcome sounds because they were out of sync. But I think I fixed that. So I mean, let me see if I can. Where is the? Oh no, I think it might be on the. What have I done? Oh, I know what happened. There we go, down there. So let's see. We'll give that a lurking, always welcome here. We'll do the giveaway in just a sec, but I do want to, so I can check the VOD and see how I've done on this audio sync thing. I do want to try this. So cactus plants with pants, the heart of Texas. That's why perhaps they all wear chaps, deep in the heart of Texas. Okay, so at any rate, Texas One Flyboy, delighted to have you here. Welcome on in, and let's go ahead and do the giveaway. Let's see. Oh, hey, Scotty did get a ticket. Oh, and we're up to 23. So again, as I just said, if you have not gotten a ticket, this is your very last chance. I am about to click this very close giveaway button in 3, 2, 1. When I find the screen that's moved to now, there is a yes. 3, 2, 1, and the giveaway is closed. You may no longer enter. So we got 23 people entered, and we will now find who is the lucky winner. Again, if you're the winner and you're not subscribed to the Peter Mooney channel, I will gift you a subscription to the Peter Mooney channel. If you're the winner and you are already subscribed to the Peter Mooney channel, I'll give you a chance sub to any channel on Twitch that offers subscriptions. And so, without further ado, in 3, 2, 1, the winner is Pezzy. Pezzy, congratulations! You are today's winner, and you are not showing up in my list, so if I can find you in the chat, that will help me figure out whether or not. I know you just said hi a short time ago, because I remember saying hi to you. Why are you not in the room list, and why can't I find you when I scroll? Pezzy, are you here? No, let's see. Wait, are there? Yeah, no, it's okay. Okay. And did I dream about Pezzy being here and saying hi just a very short time ago? This is only, I haven't scrolled back as far as I thought I had. There's Riz. No. Oh, dear Lord, help me. Oh. I guess I could open another tab and just try. That's gonna be. I don't want to try scrolling again and again and again and again. And I don't know if you'll get to hear this if it does the thing it usually does when I. Oh, okay, no, because it's not gonna do that. But if I go over here, then I can just try this and boom, Pezzy 1.5. Pezzy 1.5. Okay, it looks like they are not a sub. Let me make sure I spelled it right. ZZY15. Yep, not a subscribe. Oh, wait. Oh, no, it can't. So Pezzy is subscribed. So, Pezzy, are you here? I'm not seeing Pezzy here. So I will send Pezzy a message to let them know that they won. And let's see, another victim of dinner. Okay. So where's my? Oh, now I've lost my writing implement. Okay, here it is. Bear with me, because it won't happen if I don't make a note. Pezzy 15. Okay, good. So that's that. I think that is all of our business concluded, except for my expressing my deep and heartfelt thanks and appreciation to Soundtrack 78 for moderating the stream today. Tomorrow, Scotty the Hottie will be streaming. I don't know what time, and he may not know either. So the best bet, if you're not already following Scotty the Hottie, definitely follow Scotty the Hottie, and be sure you turn on the little bell for the notifications, because he could strike at any moment, and you don't want to miss a Scotty the Hottie stream when he streams. Then, as I mentioned earlier, in just over an hour, Sim Caesar will be streaming tonight, doing GA Thursday, and I am certainly looking forward to it and hope that I will see you there. So, Soundtrack, have I forgotten and or otherwise missed anything else, or is it time to find someone to raid and move on? Do let me know if I have forgotten anything. What do we got here? Oh, what's going on here? Oh, oh, no, I don't know about that. Ooh, oh, okay, well, some days it's slim pickings, and other days there's an embarrassment of riches. But I think what we're going to do is raid Stubborn Old Gal, and we'll take it from there. Makes various noises. Yes. Okay. Spundot, thank you so much. I appreciate your kind words, and thanks to everybody who was here today for participating in whatever capacity you did, if that's lurking or viewing and chatting, or again, thanks to all the new followers today, and thanks for the bit cheers. And I will be back next week, Tuesday and Thursday, 3 p.m. U.S. East, 1900 Zulu. And again, as I said, if I don't see you before, I hope to see you in about an hour over on the Sim Caesar channel. So with that, I think. Let's see now. I should start. I should do this thing before I do the other thing. This is red. Stubborn Old Gal. For those of you, if there's anybody not familiar with Stubborn Old Gal, she's not a flight sim streamer primarily. She's a variety streamer, and one of the things in her variety is she did after bumping into our crowd, she got inspired and got a copy of Microsoft Flight Simulator and does, I'm told, fly from time to time and has streamed it a couple of times. We'll see. I just like to encourage her to do more flight sim. But today she is doing her thing. Says, come snail with me," or maybe it's "come snail away." I don't know what game she's playing, but what game are you playing, young lady? Apparently has something to do with snails. So if I do that, I should see. Yes, there is. I'm seeing her avatar, so that's going to get that going to her, and that means that I can go ahead and send us over to Mr. Louis Armstrong to see us out. So thanks again, everybody, for being here today. Look forward to seeing you next Tuesday, if not before, in the Sim Caesar stream. Thanks. Bye.
Moon, river, wider than the mile. I'm crossing you in style someday. Oh, dream maker, you heart breaker, wherever you are going, I'm going your way. Two drifters off to see the world. There's such a lot of world to see. We're after the same rainbows in waiting round the bend. My huckleberry friend, moon, river,